Welcome to another fabulous episode of NT Sheep's Digital Wonderlands! Welcome back, my little lambs, for more Halo action. We're picking up where we left off last time at the Life Pod. We need to head our ass into the hills because the enemy is aware of us crashing here and they're starting to send in scouts, so let's get to it.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Now, technically, the aliens' weapons are supposed to be more advanced than ours, so we're going to go ahead and swap out our pistol for what the main little battle pistol of the aliens seems to be, and see if that can work out good for us. Our battle rifle, though, is still doing pretty darn good, so we'll probably be keeping that for right now.
I'm reading a lifeboat beacon over the next hill. We should check to see if there are any survivors.
Welcome to the party.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Heads up! I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here!
Okay, so we've managed to find some survivors. Now we just need to hold this position until an evac ship comes in to rescue them. So, let's see what sort of supplies we might be able to find here and see if we can successfully defend this area.
use some help over here.
Now, I'm not sure if some of the other Marines have gone into hiding inside this base, or if they've been killed, but we've got several waves of enemies that are incoming, and we're just going to have to take them out as best as we can.
Oz, there's not a bloody thing!
Whoa! Found him.
I'm on it!
Another bandit dropping in behind us. They're trying to flank us.
Not sure how they got here, but supplies is always a welcome thing in any first-person shooter. When the bigger enemies can, they will dodge when you throw a grenade, but if you can catch them on narrow paths like this, they have no way to escape.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you.
Fohammer, we need transportation to the command shuttle.
I'm on my way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Fohammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers.
Roger, Cortana. Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell.
Roger, Fohammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
That's affirmative. Echo 419 staying on station. Fohammer out.
Game on!
I think this is one of the main things that I never did like about Halo, and that is the Warthogs are super tricky to control and drive. Some of the bright side to them is, though, one, you can get a AI teammate that will man the minigun on the back for you, so you can focus on just trying to drive, and they will do fairly good at shooting at enemies. If you're doing team play with this game, one person can drive, the other person can man a gun, and you can pick up extra teammates along the way, and they will take over the second seat, and they will usually do pretty good at also helping to defend. So that does give you a bit more ease with trying to focus on controlling what is an otherwise really tricky vehicle.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
For it!
I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
Here's a really good example of how well the AI gunner in the back can help you out. I'm just going to keep on focus on trying to keep the Warthog on the ground and driving around and let him try and take out as many of the enemies as possible.
Come on! He's down! Uy, hombre! Horrible! Amigo! Tango! Por Dios! I'ma take your medicine! Stay on target! Whoa! Over here! Mira, there's another one.
Okay, I think there's only a couple enemies left hiding over here. And it's been a long time since I've played this, so even though it was staring me right in the face, I didn't realize there was a small pathway I had to walk up to get to the control panel that's going to extend the bridge. So I spent about the next 10 plus minutes just driving the Warthog around trying to find things. So I've edited out all my practice driving, I'll call it.
I am experiencing such a mixture of anticipation and dread. All preparations are complete for my installation. In accordance with the final dictum of the Ecumene Council, I have released myself of all remaining connections to my former station. This was not difficult. What was could never be again. We had seen to that quite early. Prior to my final journey through the Great Portal, a gathering of my fellow monitors was convened upon the Lightworkers' Crash to distribute the final index collection. It was most unusual to have this vessel of rebirth play host to such an event. Even though Lightworker ships were the only ones still allowed slip-space formations. Lightworkers were responsible for getting us to our places on the active facilities of the array. While all of this was in accordance with the plan, one entirely unsatisfactory breakdown remained. We had no contact with the domain. The history of all Forerunners was now lost to us. We relied upon the permanence of the domain to preserve our record of the events that led to this point. But without that record, would future civilizations know anything about us? Or only of our weapons? My fellow monitor, 049 Abject Testament, had only one comment on this before we went our separate ways.
We deserve to be forgotten.
Perhaps. Perhaps. But now, the portal opens, and through it, the familiar shape awaits. Halo. Home.
So I spent over 10 minutes driving around trying to find the control panel for the bridge. I found the one control panel which lets us access some sort of historical data record, hinting at just how old this Halo ring is, and something about the civilization that built it and what they were planning. Then I went ahead and kept driving around and finally went back to the main room and remembered the little path that I need to go up so I can activate the bridge controls. So I went up there to take care of that, but this is also going to be where I have to end the video. So thank you so much for watching, my little lambs, and I hope to see you again next time in the Digital Wonderlands.